Good evening and welcome to British Grand Prix of F2 tier. And today, as I said, we are racing in Britain in the Silverstone, so this will be very exciting. And in the commentary box today we have Night Hunter, our expert, and F1 driver. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello, I adjust your audio a little bit. Say again.
Yep. Hello.
Hello.
Right. Today should be exciting.
Yeah, it should be. If you can a little bit higher get your mic, it would be good.
Is that better?
A little bit. just adjusting. He joined the commentary box 2 minutes ago, so we had no preparing this at all. Let's check the standings. We have our F2 standings here this time. So Fresh Matti is leading the championship, and Lakani is second, Schumacher third, and Raikkonen, Nikandisk fourth and fifth. In constructors, Alfa Romeo is dominating at the moment, 46-point lead after Austrian weekend. And here in the lobby also, everything is set for our qualifying. So it's time to hit the road for the drivers, and like I said, we are the commentators today. Me, Parky Sacco, as the league owner and main commentator, and Night Hunter as expert and F1 driver. So well, let's see what this qualifying is about to give for us. 17 minutes to go. No one has left the pits yet. Now we have our first driver to leave the pit lane, and actually many drivers leaving at the same time. So 17 drivers, our average is 18 in the races. And of course this is F2 only, so we are not expecting a full lobby like in F1, we are expecting full lobby all the time. Motto saying good amount of people in F2. Yeah, first race we had 19 in Austria, second race we had 15 because people didn't know there was race 2, but now they should know. So 17, 16 should be the amount of drivers also in the race 2. And actually this weekend VCS has quite a good weather. F1 stays completely clear, at least till the starts. We cannot know the weather which is incoming during the race, but at least the starts of the session will be clear. Nearly in every session, only F2 qualifying is light cloud. Every other session is clear, if I remember correct. So very good weather by the forecast. This weekend, of course, to be announced that extremely big heavy rain was one click away from my generator. One click and there would be full wet conditions for the whole F1 race. But I didn't click enough. It stayed clear. So F1 drivers can thank their luck now. And Fresh Matti in the final corner. Lakani is not racing today for some reason, so at least in this race 1, if he doesn't join the lobby during the qualifying. But I don't think I cannot invite people so during this one, so. But Silverstone, do you remember how long this track was? Was it 5.2 kilometers? 5.8. It was 5.8 kilometers. So your microphone is again way too low. I have no restrictions in OBS, and you're still too low.
Is that better? Is that better?
No, not enough. You need to get it closer or higher. Can I say again?
Is that good?
Yeah, now it's good. Now it's good. Keep that.
Alright.
So. But now I hear myself from your microphone. I don't know what's happening. Now I don't. It's gone. And now your voice is already also good. Fresh Matti about to finish his lap. But your breathing is very clear.
Sorry.
So you need to do something with the levels, clearly. Fresh Matti cross the line, goes first, of course, and also 56 milliseconds behind. And Strikers, yeah, he was the next driver. He needs to watch out. Puhkuli, who is coming from behind, and Puhkuli not even close. Not even close with invalidated lap, of course. Many drivers crossed the line at the same time. Rapple crossed the line, 5th fastest. Gertie. Already earlier on, league banned driver making a return. Cargadoo, 5th place penalty with collision with Blurry Pro. That's not gonna do. Huge for his stunks. Raikkonen crossed the line. First fast, he goes quickest at the moment, 27.8. In F1 quali we are expecting 26.5s even. So we are expecting very hot qualifying in F1. Not tomorrow, on Sunday. And Schumacher, third in the championship, crossed the line, but no time. He had an invalidated lap time from the lap.
Schumacher coming out of the pit lane a bit late now, I think.
I'm not sure. Elpu goes 9th fastest, and then there's Wyoming who goes fastest to this point. And now there are the 2 Alfa Romeos who started the qualifying. So 7 drivers, 6 drivers have good lap, and the remainder have some kind of lap, but not good enough. So Karkadud without front wing there, so he really have crashed into someone. Puhkuli goes fastest. He had another lap there. Konrad preparing. Of course, Strikers has no front wing, so something has happened. Osgood's leaving the pits. And Schumacher has invalidated lap time. So now we are not expecting laps. We can Konrad. Oh, Konrad losing it in the final corner and spinning around, and that tire set gone. And Konrad is in the gravel trap. And Schumacher going for his next lap. Again, your voice is way too low.
Yeah, I know.
At this point, let's check the replay of Konrad. There's an assist by Schumacher. And then we had Konrad's spin in the final corner. Too much cut. And he's round. So this track is not easy if you're trying to do it too easy. So yeah, Osgood's out lap, and Fun Fan is having a lap. A little slipstream from Osgood's. Cross the line, Fun Fan goes quickest, 27.7 to this date. And there's Mercedes of Konrad, who had spun earlier on, so his lap is not going to be a good one. But then there's Schumacher. He has had a good lap. This tilt. He could be 12th like, driver to get the lap on board.
Looks like Float L2 is running out of fuel there in sector 2.
Yeah, I can see it from the map. That's true. And here goes Schumacher. He goes 9th fastest, so that's quite a good lap at the moment. And then there's Matti starting his new lap, the championship leader, after 2 races, or one event, 2 races, leading the championship. Coming as a winning contender to this race.
Is there any rules on that with running out of fuel in qualifying? Hello?
Yeah, I had to be muted because my dad was here. So what did you ask about rules in the fields?
Yeah, so is there any rules for the F2 with running out of fuel in qualifying or anything?
No, we have
Is there
no
any
fuel.
rules?
The only rule is that you need to stay away from the racing line. So we have no so strict rules. The league is already having too much penalties. We don't want to add any penalty rules here. We just want to give as less penalty as possible, but we need to give penalty, otherwise they don't learn how to drive. But we don't give penalty if there's no effect. If there's effect, he's in the line, then we give him penalty. Karkodude now with his new front wing finishing his lap, or not finishing, starting. Raikkonen not there, but Puhkol is in the final corner starting new lap. Oskuch is having a lap, but he's coming back to pits, and now there's Karkodude round in the first corner. I was firstly looking that he had full wet tires in the rear and normal tires at the front. Luckily no. Haas driver, Lorry. That's been a good lap. Looking good, looking good. Going 6th fastest, only 2 tenths away. Like 7 drivers within 3 tenths. In F2.
That's very good.
And in F1 we have all 20 within 1.5. So...
Yeah, I was towards the back in Austria.
Strikers 9th fastest. Strikers have learned to drive. I mean, his skills, they have improved a lot. When I have been looking at him. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We don't get replay from that because I was so far away. Ozone goes quickest. 27.3. And Guyaming in the final corner. And then it must be Asian Iceman in the final corner preparing for his lap. Let's check the tires actually. He's the only driver trying on the mediums. It's only 25% race, so I think the softs should be the strategy here. Or do you think he's trying to get some advantage on the mediums and then get the fastest at the end?
The mediums do feel really good around, so soft. But I think even with the 50%, what you...
Sometimes it's a good decision and sometimes not.
Yeah.
You really need to shout all the time, even those little words, yeah, you really need to shout them because they are way too low. Your normal talking is okay, but if you say one word only, it's not good enough, so you pretty much need to shout all the time. So, I don't know what's wrong with your mic, but I have maximized your voice from the OBS, so I cannot do anything about it now. It's all yours. And that lap is looking very slippery, actually, so... 1.5 for the second sector, I don't think that's good. And now Geordi is rounding the first corner. And Guyaming is finishing his lap. P5 now, but after the line, no change. The time is now up. 1 second, 2 seconds. Goes 13, but it's not quick enough if you want to start in the mediums. Of course you can start, but if you want to get the top 10, it's not enough. Next drive across the line, Osgood starting new lap. And then there's Mercedes of Conrad. In second sector, also an out lap. Last shots here, 4 minutes to go. Do you think Puhkul is going to keep the pole, or is there any chances? There's 27 twos for 2 drivers. Or 27.3 actually for 0, and then it's a big jump to Raikkonen. What do you think?
I doubt there'll be change. Ozone, like, quickly.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Conrad beginning the final strikes. Very slippery in the final corner. Looks like it feels like it is rain in the final corner because all the cars are sliding in the final corner. Ozone in the pits, he's in a hurry. Oh, he's leaving the garage, so he's not in a hurry. Matti
Matty did very well last weekend. Not doing as well this week. P8 there. He's starting off.
Your voice is lagging a little bit because it just shuts down your audio, so... Asian Iceman now goes 20 on the second lap. And Fun Fan starting new lap. Once Fluid Elp also starting new lap. No, it was Oskuch who finished a lap, had 66 milliseconds from the pole. So that's good. And Konrad is still 4 seconds away, even though improving by 18 seconds or 14. He is still 4 seconds away. So this lap has not been very good for him, and this is his final strike because the time's running out. So he needs to get the lap on board now. Time's up, cross the line, goes 10th fastest. So we have 14 drivers having such good laps, and then the jumps are bigger. Road starting his new lap, and then there's Larry starting new lap, and Freshmathy finishing his lap 4th fastest at the time, and Zero, no, he can't improve. He can't improve, and they are now starting to retire from the session. Fun Fan in the final corners. Top 3 within 66 milliseconds. Fun Fan starting new lap after the first one has failed. Asian Iceman in the pits. Now there's the rush around. It is Oskuts who has retired. Raikkonen on an outlap, also Puhkuli on an outlap. Also is done for his laps. Yeah, there's invalidated lap time, so there's no chance. Only Raikkonen, Fun Fan or Gaiamin can take away his pole. They are half a second away. So I think Puhkuli gets the pole here. I don't think there's anyone challenging. Magic needs to happen. Through the final corner, Floyd Alpu, no chance. 130s. Schumacher starting new lap. 1 minute to go. Why is there McLaren in the middle of the road, reversing down? Just reversing on the track. It's road. Okay. And now there's also Karkadur in the same place.
Yeah, another McLaren.
Both McLarens in the same place. Ozone starting his new lap, so he's trying. He is not ready yet, he's trying. Larry wide in the final corner and gets invalidated from that. Georgia is in the pit, so strikers cross the line, no chance. Gaiaming starts new lap. People in a hurry, 10 seconds. 10 seconds, Fun Fan. 5. He was on a lap, but he hasn't chance for another. Karkadude, he was on an out lap. And
Yeah,
he didn't make it to the line. Puhkuli in the final corners. He's improving. He is improving, but sliding so much in the final corner that he can't improve. Okay, he improves still a little bit.
Oh!
But only 20 milliseconds. Fluid Elpu, final lap, goes 9 fastest. And now there's Schumacher in the final corner. Championship 3rd. Cross the line, goes pole position, 26-7.
Absolutely smashes it there.
He smashes the boards. He's closing the predicted F1 pole position times here. That was a chunk.
That was incredible, especially considering he came out of the pit lane late at the start of the session. Very good qualifying there for him.
That was very strong drive. And now Larry cross the line. He goes nowhere. So he stays. Gaiaming in pits, Fun Fan expecting the pits, yeah. Strike X coming to the pits.
Well,
and Karkadude
from Schumacher then.
How is Karkudut on a lap? He crossed the line like 2 seconds after the flag came out.
Just be a bit lag.
Must be. When your ping is over 200, 2000.
No.
Zero call for 26 fives. Doesn't look like it. Qualifying is over. So our pole position.
Something absolutely amazing there by Schumacher. Brilliant.
Yeah, that was one of the performances I have seen in my life. And we have some replay footage from road. Or is it Schumacher actually here? Yeah, Schumacher starting his final lap here in the photos, but then there's road in the middle of the road. So, reversing down. The reason is still unknown. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! What happened with Raikkonen there? We have no replay chance here because I already shut down the replay buffer. But he went, if I saw correctly, he went upside down. Like Esteban Gutierrez 2014. I didn't see that, I just saw a little cut.
I think he might had a small collision with Renault on the summit.
Yeah, he had a collision with Renault, but I didn't see how he went over. Schumacher, Puhkuli and Seroy top 3, Oskuts, Mati, Raikkonen, Fanfan, Gaiamin, Lari, Elpu top 10. And from these positions, race 1 top 8 will be swapped for race 2. But very shortly we will go in Silverstone. And it's time to go very shortly in Silverstone. The formation lap is over. Schumacher parking on pole. We have very bad angles here, I'm sorry for that. I cannot do anything about it. Once the final drivers make their way.
You get a good angle if you go.
Starting lights now ready to go on. No, they were broken. When are we underway in reality? Now we are underway. Very long start. Oh, there's Buchli round. Oh, there's chaos. There's chaos in first corner. There must be a safety car from this. No, there's no safety car.
No safety car, no.
No safety car from that.
Into first place there. Mr. Schumacher losing out on his first place start.
Yeah, he lost it.
I wasn't looking when he lost it, but...
Fan already getting a penalty for multiple warnings. We have just in one sector.
Oh god.
Oh, there goes Williams. Oh, and that's his race over. I just shut down the replay. I just captured the replay. Is this going to cause a safety car?
McLaren out there on the gravel.
What a crazy start we had for this race. This was the kind of start I didn't want, because it's going to give us Stuarts a lot of work. Sector 2 and 3 yellow flags.
Yeah, there's someone slow through Beckett's there.
We're going to see the race start replay very shortly. Zero puts the fastest lap on board. Buchli in the pit lane fixing his new front wing. That start was chaotic.
Well.
And let's see the start. The start was very long, sorry about that. It was extremely long start. And then there's chaos. Yeah, Ferrari gets taken out by Ozone, so Ozone clamps him a little bit with the real tire, and the chaos was ready. So but we are back to normal racing. No safety cars, at least yet. Fluid elbow getting a penalty. Schumacher already at the pit lane.
That might just be a strategy he's going with. It might work.
I'm not sure. As you can see, in Silverstone, you will lose 39 seconds in the pit lane.
He's going for the mediums as well. Strange strategy.
And that is very strange strategy to this point of the race.
Usually if you're going for that type of strategy where you pit early, you'd probably want to bring it off to about lap 4.
Yeah.
You never know, it might work.
Yeah, in half an hour we have Schumacher. Or is he planning for pole position race to P8? Of course, everyone has to pit, so he will get some position automatically, but I'm not sure. Buchli slid into zero and spun from tire contact. Okay, that's from other Stuart / admin, so I think Nolla Femma saw the start from another angle. I saw from this angle, Night Hunter from another, and Nolla Femma from another. But this is my PO is the stream material we have. Of course, if you see something also you can click and send. If you, Night Hunter, see something. What I don't see. Of course, send it. Every PO is important. It doesn't matter if there's 4 or 5 POs from one incident. It's only a good thing to have many POs. But thanks, Nola, for that information.
Raikkonen 2/10 in Matty there might be an overtake in sector 2.
Yeah. Oh, Raikkonen going down the inside of Matty, but he can't. So Alfa Romeo having another 1-2 here. I think if Lagani is not driving today, Ozone will get the Alfa Romeo seat, and that way Alfa Romeo will get even more points to their bank.
Fresh Matty just locking up to a lot of the corner. Mistake.
Too high pressure. It was racing incident. Okay, copy that. Raikkonen is really attacking on Matti, giving him pressure. "16 runners. Asian Iceman has not left the session yet. He remembers there's still race 2, so at least one information has accomplished. We have managed to keep the drivers in the lobby. One rule well managed. And Matti also into the pits. He's reacting to Schumacher maybe.
Well, that's what I said. Another strategy is to pit for lap. So
that's very interesting strategy anyway.
The mediums do lap. I'm quite
Everyone is going to pass. And here's the stop. Medium tires on. Of course, there's no need for hards in 25% races. Baku maybe if you first lap, maybe 10 hards. Because even for me, 15 laps on hards, they explode. So you can't even imagine about having the mediums in Baku.
Blazing and Schumacher have.
They have both what?
They're both having a battle. Oh, and blazing around there into the wall.
Yep, I have very bad angle here. That's his front wing is damaged. Puhkul is on hards. He doesn't trust the mediums. And now Raikkonen fly. Oh, Koskut's flying by from Raikkonen. Fresh Matti 3 seconds. Did we had any safety cars in Austria in F2? Do you remember?
First race we had, I think we had a safety car in a virtual.
I don't remember. It's already 1 week ago, so I cannot remember. Ah, there's Strikers again. His tires are overheated. He reseated the track. Luckily there was no one close, but it's illegal. He reseated back to track. His tires are exploded. How long? 4 laps old. And Elpu into the pits. Let's see what tires he's going to take. Mediums, of course. And front wing change. So something has went wrong. Strikers into the pits, of course. He has the pit. The drivers in the pit lane are going to be lapped if the race goes on. Ozone pushing hard. Already 4-second lead nearly. And the gap is stretching all the time. Fresh Matti. There's Schumacher, the driver who pitted early. In front of him. Matti is completely out of ERS, so if he's trying any kind of attacks, Schumacher has full battery, so Schumacher has an advance. Guy in the pits. Osgood's and ozone in the pit lane. This is critical part of the race now.
I don't know why Raikkonen stayed out because he looked like he was really struggling off. Gaming caught up to him by the end of that lap. So I'm not sure why he stayed out.
It is his choice. Everybody taking now the medium tires. Schumacher and Matti from the final corner. Are they going to come out in front? Behind Zero, but in front of Oskuts and Guillaume. So that's a good play by Zero, just in front of these guys. Of course, they have old mediums. They are behind. There should be no chance this driver Zero won't win the race. Only his error can change the thing, I say.
Matty's getting very close to...
Yeah, he is getting very close. Fun 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. And is there someone around in the third sector? No, just yellow flags. Everyone to the pits, apart Ruppel, who stays out with Kargadude. Kargadude in the pits, so I take that back. Rappi is going to lead this race for a while. And pit lane action has begun. Mediums on. Everyone on the mediums. Kargadude should take the same tire compound. Yes, mediums on for Kargadude. And Ruppel has 8-second lead, but it's going to reduce dramatically because Zero is quicker and he has fresh tires.
He's still on the soft.
He hasn't pitted yet, I guess.
Yeah.
That's a very long race on the softs with these distances.
Unless he has pitted. I doubt it.
His car is understeering badly. And Zero is going way quicker in the sector. Oh, Matti's lost it! Matti's lost it! Oof. That was close. To be a big English end. Luckily, he can save it. I was blocking Fan legally. But it was legal, so it wasn't in the braking zone. And now Matti is in trouble. At least there's good side. He is temperate P2 for race 2. So he will lose some points here, but he can gain them back in the next race. And now Ruppel in the pit lane. Let's see, do we have any replay from that once? We checked Travetech down the inside to this turn 4. But Fun Fans around the outside, so...
Osku's going for the move there, and Schumacher nearly making contact there, very close.
Okay. And Fresh Matti down the inside, turn 5. And this time it's turn 6, the long left-hander. Trying the little switcheroo, it's working side by side in the cops. Going
very
now.
Good move there.
That's very good overtake. A little switchback is Fun going. No, luckily no. That I don't think these real people have no talent. I don't say they're bad, but I don't think they have talent to do like Valtteri and Hamilton did last year, side by side through cops. It's going to cops, literally. So another somewhere must be around. Yep, there is a strikers round in sector 1, and now Fun Fan is overtaking Matti again. Oh, this time they're both wide in the corner. Matti trying to late braking. Down the inside to the next corner. Fan has to give it the position. And now Guyaming is in his tail. And now Striker has retired from this race. Starting 16th the next race. Safety car deployed. 3 laps to go and we have safety car deployed.
So that will let Schumacher close up to 0 here. See what happens.
No, I don't. Striker's retired and now there's the safety car. So, Road into the pits.
That's gonna be very annoying for 0 there. Because he's gonna lose his gap to Schumacher and Schumacher might get him.
Yeah. Here is the mistake of Matti, lap 8. In the review. He goes wide, he hits the grass at the entry. Or it's exit entry. It's the same time, it's turning left and right at the same time. But he lost it from the exit of turn... I don't know how... This corner here. He lost it here at the exit from the grass.
Striker complaining about Fresh Matty spinning him on the straight. We don't know what happened.
Yeah, we have no idea what happened, so...
Yeah, neither do I, so...
This safety car must be quick, because there's only 3 laps to go. Lap 11, lap 12 and lap 13. Well... By the way, is Ozone Zero finish? Nolla, you know the answer. Is he finished? I'm not sure.
I don't...
Where's the safety car? There's the safety car. And now, I think the safety car is coming back to pits at the end of this lap. Doesn't matter how many drivers are in the queue. I think it's coming to the pits at the end of this lap.
If
Or it
Schumacher
should.
Gets this, yeah, it should. If Schumacher gets this safety car restart perfect, win the race.
He
But
can
I
thank
think he might
Plastic for retiring.
I don't think Schumacher will try that hard to get first place. He does know that there is.
Your voice lagged again. Just blackout. Something's wrong with the audio. Is the safety car coming in? It should. Yes, safety car to the pit lane. At the end of this lap. Now he's getting the pack. Cargo Dude getting a 3-second penalty during the safety car. And now also going no DRS, let's remember. Schumacher is there. He is there. And we're on the way, lap 12. Oskuch is there. Looking for it, no chance. Oskuch is giving some pressure. Matti down the inside of Raikkonen. Raikkonen still there. Still there. Squeezing through the gap. And oh, Fan is trying to get an advantage from this. But he can't. Also Larry very close. Schumacher didn't manage to get those places he needed. This 1.5 lap to go. Someone round. It's Cargo Dude. He wasn't even in the queue, so the safety car wasn't waiting for Cargo. And there's Matti round. It's Matti round in the middle of the track. He's away from P8, so it means he will be starting P12 in the race. Professional pole for Konrad. He has to defend it. Puhkul is trying to get it on the hards. But Matti, championship leader, is round. And now he has taken a penalty. And I don't hear you at all. If you hear me, I don't hear you at all.
No, I hear you.
Okay, now I hear you too. Guyoning, fun fan, goes by. That's unfortunate for Matti. I think he had a professional pole, but he drops down to P12. And now he has to start from there in the next race. No points from this one, and he has to start from the back. Zeroy taking the fastest lap at this point. Final lap of the race. No DRS for the remainder of this race, so drivers need to overtake themselves without assistance. So Oskuch is close to Schumacher. Professional pole for Konrad. He needs to defend. Oskuch trying to gain a little amount of points, but there's no DRS available.
Oscar is getting very close to the gearbox of Mr. Schumacher.
Yeah, I was looking at that. Now, Konrad making a mistake. Hopefully seeing an opportunity here to get the P8 and pole for race 2. Around the outside, but on the hard, so his grip is limited. Oi, 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 oi. Side by side in the cops. Hopefully they don't hit each other. Konrad down the inside. Puhkuli around the outside. Running wide. Game not giving, luckily no penalty. This is the battle for professional pole. Puhkuli knows it. Konrad are currently on it. He's on a mission to get the pole for race 2.
Coming in behind them.
Matti P11, but it's not enough for points. He's getting one place up for next race. Down the inside he goes. Ooh, very close to the contact. Elpu trying to get P9. Puhkuli down the inside. Soun has won the race. Schumacher is second. Puhkuli loses it.
Contact!
Oh, there is minor contact. Side by side to the line. Which one first?
Oh,
Larry Blow gets. He gets the professional pole from this race. Larry FC Pro, professional or no longer professional. It is pole position. Puhkuli 7th, Konrad 6th. And Zeroy wins this race.
Elpu just had a few penalties there, unlucky. He had a really good battle with Puhkuli and
Rhodes is spinning in the final corner. Well,
that was very interesting 2 laps.
Yeah. And Fluid Elpu, no, that was wrong name. Fluid Elpu is P13, but Larry is on pole. I wasn't even preparing for Larry to be P8. And now, Larry FC Pro is getting the pole. Expect the unexpected, shall we say here. And Fresh Matti is 11. Race 1 in the books. And the podium celebrations of race 1, then I take the screenshots and Nolla Femma will swap top 8. I forgot to mute the drivers, so hope you don't hear the drivers game chats, because if you hear, I have been screaming whole stream there. But now Nolla Femma, if you are watching the stream, you know what to do once we get the lobby. So, Schumacher 2nd place today. And then let's take the screenshots. First from penalties. Top 7, no penalties at all.
They did very well.
Game is lacking a little. Now I got screenshots from all results. And we can continue in a short moment. Of course, we are staying here online, but we are continuing in a couple of seconds. With swapped grids for another 13 laps of action. But that really was very interesting. Last 2 laps. Now Nolla knows what to do. Yeah, he is right away on it. taking the qualifying off and changing the options. On the screen, let's take the race results. So there are the race results. From the race. 0 first, Schumacher second, Osgood third, Raikkonen fourth, Kayaming fifth, Conrad sixth, Puhkuli seventh, and Larry FC Pro is P8. In the race. Gerdier, final unlucky driver to stay 9th, Fan 10th, and Matti after the spin 11th. And then the reminder, Karkadude 15th, Strikers 16th, and AC and Iceman 17th. So well, do you have any predictions from race 2?
Race? No, I could be really. I don't think this is very second.
Yeah, and your voice is lacking and too low again. But we have 16 drivers, so one driver has left from the session, and it is no strikers. Who was the first retirement? I don't remember, but we have 16 drivers. Are we ready to go? You have the PlayStation chat. Are we ready to go? You have the PlayStation chat. At least the session is loading now. Hopefully Nolla has done his job. Yeah, looks like he has done his job because the lobby is readying so quickly. So 10 seconds and the lobby will go if the one driver doesn't press the ready. And now we're going for the race 2. Another 13 laps. Yep, Nola has confirmed everything is fine. And we have 12 viewers also on YouTube watching this stream. Hopefully the start rights are this time not so broken as they were last time. In the game they have now been broken for a while again. They were working at one point and now they are broken again. The loading screen is quite long this time. Now everyone's ready.
I reckon we could see safety because
with the force of 16 drivers, this time only one racer leaving the lobby before race 2. But 16 drivers is good amount of drivers. And when the weather is this good as it is, everything should be good for the race.
there we go, finally loading.
And formation lap. Let's see the tire choices. We Conrad on the mediums. Oh, Larry FC Pro has left the session. He had a pole. And Larry has left the session. It was Larry. No, he's in first. He's in first.
He's in first.
Wait,
who left?
I looked the wrong way around. I created the rule and then I looked it completely wrong.
Who did leave?
No, it was the first driver who retired. I have no idea. Yeah, the grid is correct. Sorry, Nola. I was looking that Larry has left the session, but he is on pole. I wasn't realizing that I expected the hast. You can you go to in the stream a little bit back and check who was P17 in the race? Is it Strikers? No, Striker is 15th. So the grid is correct.
Right?
The grid is correct. There's nothing wrong.
Asian Iceman's there. Fresh Matty. Fan. Cargo Dude. That's who's gone. Cargo Dude.
Yep, Cargo Dude is gone. So another McLaren is gone from this race. Yeah, Cargo left. Okay, thank you, Nola. But the grid is all correct. So... And... Well... Laurie from pole.
I'd be very happy to be Larry right now because you're nearly guaranteed the top 8 at this point. Unless stuff goes very...
Yeah. This is a better pole to choose to leave the race. Calculate leave from P15, okay, copy that. And final drivers to the grid. I don't trust those lights now. I take it on now, once those lights go away. It was quite correct with the effect, so... Oh, there's right away an incident.
Oh my...
Conrad from
that's not a safety
P3.
car, that's going to be a safety car. Yellow flag, sector 1.
Arsen Iceman and Conrad in the wall. Larry leading the race, but Puhkoli is close. Puhkoli got the front row back in the last race.
And Pukli goes around there. A Renault wide as well, they're taking... Oh, hitting
Oh, no. There's
big
fun.
crash.
Yeah. There must be a
probably
safety
will be
car.
a safety
There
car.
must be a safety car.
Yes.
If I had a safety car button, I would smash it right now. But there is no, at least virtual safety car button, I would smash it. But there is no one. Puhkoli looking around the outside.
Pukli.
No, he can't. Oh,
Larry.
nearly lost
Larry's
it.
doing very well to keep the lead here.
Yeah, he's doing very well.
Pukli.
Of course, Schumacher is close. Schumacher is close. Oh, they need to go 3 wide. They need to go 3 wide through this corner. Puhkoli.
Larry pulls out.
Ooh, they all
Oh,
spin.
Mr. Schumacher around.
That was a racing. That was racing incident. It's chaos. It's chaos here. And now Road has
Oh,
broken
where's
his
the-
front wing grapple. Where is the safety car,
Where's the-
Codemasters?
Where's the safety car?
Larry leading after a dramatic race.
Go on,
Puhkoli
Larry.
staying. That was a
Hilarious.
bad racing incident. That was a bad racing incident. And now there's someone speaking some Polish in the comments. Schumacher in pits, Oskuch in the pits. Matti spinning around again, and now there's another contact between Matti and someone. Matti returned to the track and he collides. And again! Matti is colliding. His front wing is gone from both way, both sides. It's just been a terrible start to this race. And oh, there's now an Iceman spinning by himself. This is like a destruction derby at the moment. The yellow flags all the way around on the track, and there's no safety car. Finish 4, top 4, yeah. Like, what's wrong with this race? Why are people so aggressive? It's a long race, and people are so aggressive right from the get-go.
Larry pulling away from Pukli there, 1 second up.
Yeah, he's already up. But the rest of the grid. Shall we say that that was a terrible start?
That was an absolutely terrible start. Safety car all out.
No safety car. I would have smashed the button before I even entered the turn 1. Because it's so dangerous. Matti's front wing is broken from both sides. So... Well, now once the gaps are as big as they are, let's have a replay.
Pukli around there. Pukli into the barriers. Oh, and he's retired.
Yeah, Puhkoli is a safety car out, safety car in the background, let's call that.
God. I didn't quite catch that, but he He spun out of turn 1.
And my television is turning off in 60 seconds. Don't do that, please. And safety car is out on the background.
That's going to be interesting for tyres. Some people might pit now. Might be a good decision to pit now.
Yeah, it might be.
Because that safety car is going to be out for another 2 laps, probably. So...
Yeah, Matti in the pit lane. Let's take the tires here. Under a look. Finally we had a safety car. So, let's see. Under safety car conditions, you don't lose as much time as you lose in normal conditions, but if everyone pits, there's no matter how much you lose, everyone loses the same amount. So... Puhkuli getting front row, dropping from it. Again.
If I was Larry now, I'd pit. If I was anyone in the top 10, I'd pit.
You can't win the race in the first corner. Exactly, Nola. Exactly. You don't win the race in the first corner. Larry stays out. Ozone in the pits. Raikkonen stays. Gerdia stays. Road into the pits. Elpu stays. Rappel into the pits. Guillaume into the pits. So half of the grid into the pit lane. Under safety car conditions, 50% less time lost in Silverstone. That means only 19 seconds. Especially those people who don't pit.
I'd like to contest the fact I can't win the race in the first corner. Ayrton Senna seemed to win Japan in the first corner. If you know what racing, I don't know the year. Remember the year when he plowed into the side of...
I don't remember.
Oh god, Alaprost. You don't know.
I don't. Yeah, everyone taking the mediums who stopped for and going to the end of the race. Larry still keeping the lead after a dramatic start, so he must be the lucky boy here. Well, oh, my back hurts. I have been sitting whole day here. First school stuff. Actually, then I was lying on the bed and now I have been sitting here all day and I'm tired as fuck, exhausted as fuck. Tomorrow is kind of free day off, and then on Sunday we are back to action in commentary box. It's surprisingly exhausting to commentate 2 races in the weekend, and if we have F3 next season, oh my. Friday race, Sunday race and Sunday race. And from those races, 2 will be 50% and 1 will be 2 times 25, so... A lot of racing to commentate in the future for me. And then I should drive in the Trolley League at the same time. It takes only 1 hour, luckily, but still. Why people don't pit double point D? Yeah. If they pit now, they will drop to last, so they can no longer pit. But they will drop anyway. The race is so short. They will still have to pit. So I say those drivers who pitted will win the race. Some of those guys will win the race. Larry won't win the race without another big incident and safety car. Change my mind. And Chuck is quiet.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the tires here. So it looks like Zero might be up for another win today.
Yeah, if he wins another race, he will easily take the championship lead by driving only in 1 race, because Matti, let's say straight, fucked up the race. So, well, top 5 lose with so much time, yeah. That's true. Is the whole pack ready? 1 driver. Still missing, it's Oskuts. And then we'll have the whole pack. I say the safety car is coming in at the end of this lap. I say it for sure. Yep. Safety car into the pit lane, so shortly we go. Georgia, 5-second penalty, severe collision with Raikkonen on the safety car earlier on, and then that's the only penalty.
Severe collision, but there doesn't seem to be any damage on it.
Yeah, the game is lagging a lot with these cases. And we are back underway. And Fun Fan in pits now. He has no front wing, if I see correct. And Schumacher going by road in the first corner. Raikkonen close to Larry. Very close. He's going for it. Down the inside he goes. Larry's leaving some space, but not enough. Quite heavy braking from Larry. Of course he's down the inside, so he has to brake more heavy. And now Raikkonen has a good chance. No, not even close enough. And Road and Fresh Martin, all these kind of battling. Down the inside goes Fresh Martin, and they touch him, Martin!
Oh, Fresh Martin's around again!
Again! He's so aggressive that he's round again.
I don't think that's bad luck. I think that's
too aggressive. I say too aggressive.
It's not bad luck.
Yeah. I managed to retire 2 times in VC's history in the Cups. You just nearly did the same. So 26 points from last year and 25 from this, so it's 52 this weekend. Clear championship lead. Clear championship lead. But he has to do some work. Of course, he will get 3 positions once the drivers pit. As a nice man with Williams Racing 131.0 race fastest lap. 7 laps down, and that's the fastest lap. So we haven't had any clean laps. Oh, Schumacher! Out from nowhere! Diving down the inside, but dropping the position.
That was a bit of a silly move by him. Sacrificed straight line speed on straightening.
Yeah, he just came out from nowhere. I was looking to race from that kind of angle that I saw him diving down the inside out from nowhere. So, if that had been a crash, it would have been Schumacher's fault, clearly.
Yeah, I was looking at the deltas before he did that move. He was about... So yeah.
But we can say it has been a good race. Only 1 retirement after all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, really good.
People still racing. In F1, 1 or 2 seasons ago, if you spin you retire or quit from the session. If you spin once. Even though you're leading, you quit the session. So, there was no point. Leading the race by a minute and leaving the session because you just spun for your own mistake. And then you lose the race because we cannot give you the points because you didn't race by yourself. And Georgia up to P4. Or 3. Yeah. Georgia's 3rd position. Earlier on, leaked bad driver. Now making return. And he's P3.
He still has the pit though.
Yes. But still, P3.
Mr. Schumacher down the inside there on 0.
Oh,
squeezing
no,
him, there's a collision.
no,
and he
no.
takes out. Oh.
Yeah, at least he returns the position, so he did that correct. But now he's in trouble. Now he's in trouble by 3 other drivers. He did it correct to give the positions, but it's costing him a bit more now. Osgood's have touched with someone. Sorry for my informations again on the screen. Same guy as last time, should delete it. The information I mean, not the friend, the information. Oh, what's wrong with Stikers? Oh, no, 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 what happened there? What happened there? We need to clip that because I didn't see that. Looked like
I
that
didn't see it, but I
strikers
think
took
that-
out him intentionally. Looked like, but we need to look the replay first.
I think it was with Mr. Schumacher.
Yeah, it was with Schumacher.
Yeah.
Looked like intentional, but I don't say anything. I didn't see. I just saw the accident. He was on the right side, and then he was surprisingly on the left side. Accidentally on the left side. And now people are waiting for the safety car, but they won't get one. So it won't help them. Zeroy getting first place on lap 9 in this race. Zero may not get the fastest lap. These guys have... they have the mediums, so... And Red Bull was not ready. Red Bull was not ready for the stop. The guys were completely in the garage. They were not ready for... What? They were ready for the stop. Hands up. The game's lagging badly. Front
Yeah, I
wing change.
glitched you in the last race. So it's Zero, Asian Iceman, Roth, Rappel, Conrad, Fresh, Matty, Gaming, Larry, Raikkonen, Elpu, Jordy, Fan, Schumacher, and Scooz.
Yeah. Well, Elpo is there. We need to look at that accident right now. Let's have a look. So strikers will be going shortly to the side. There. Strikex going to the side. Yes, he turns intentionally straight into Schumacher. Intentional crash.
Big man.
That's a straight, yeah. That was intentional crash, I saw correctly. That was intentional crash, disqualification, and 5 penalty points. I don't think... Does he has any earlier intentional crashes this season?
He...
I don't remember, Nolla. Does strikers have any, or fairly in the comments, does strikers have any intentional crashes this year?
He did in France. He was as a reserve in France in F1. He intentionally himself out.
Yeah, you can take intentionally yourself out, but if it causes a safety car, that kind of stuff, you'll get a penalty. But
yeah, it caused the safety car. It caused the safety car in France.
Okay, I haven't seen that then.
Have you not? Do you not remember that? No.
I don't remember. I should remember the things, but I don't.
But I remember Blazing retiring, and then there was a safety car straight away.
Yeah, but I don't know how he crashed. There's no footage about the crash itself, so it can be an accident or intentional. This time it was clear intentional here, so disqualification, 5 penalty points for you, at least at the get-go, and maybe more later. I don't know, what is he thinking? Going down the side, he's in 5th place. No reason to take anyone out. And he's trying to take Schumacher out.
Asian Iceman. Roth is having a battle here with Asian Iceman for 2nd place.
Yeah. Like, these people, we are getting crazy race with the crazy races with crazy ways and intentional, illegal ways. So,
I think it should be a league ban for him because he was messing around and
oh yeah, he was messing up with the softs.
Yeah.
But that's
like
we cannot be sure was that an incident or something else. And now there's Matti again into trouble. Gravel. Not in the trouble, he's not traveling anywhere, he's on the gravel. So, and Gayaming hit him to the back. So Matti is getting torched down there. So,
now coming in.
yeah, it's at least a disqualification of 5 penalty points, that's for sure. But the remainder of the penalties we will need to check later. Osgood's getting the fastest lap on in the last place, so no points.
Uh, 3-second time penalty for Conrad.
Yeah, that can change things a lot. 2 laps to go in this race. Road battling for it.
Striker's complaining. Oh, never mind. Roots. for a battle with Asian Man. He's been
Rhoda has a great exit.
lap.
Great exit from
Oh,
turn 17, I guess. Around the
And
outside in the
there
final
we go.
corner.
Brilliant move. Oh, bit of oversteer. That was
Oh,
oh. I'll just check penalties here.
yeah, you can check. Rappel in the final corner also battling. With Fresh Matty, who has spun 3 times today. Finally getting by off Rappel and P6. Oh, he has broken front wing, so the car is understeering way too bad. Oh, they banged the tires! That's a big accident in the main straight! And that's Matty's fault, because he was trying to race with the broken front wing. He returned to the track very dangerously. In the middle of 3 wide accident, in the middle of 3 wide action, he collided with Larry. Larry lost his whole front wing, and Larry knocked with others, and the others took out everyone. So there was 4-car incident on the main straight because of Matty's broken front wing. Matty has no chance to defend geared. There goes. Matty, no points today. You will get a time penalty if you get points. Or maybe anyway you get the time penalty, so... But in this case, time penalty has no force, so it might be penalty points this time. Road, trying to do again. Switcheroo, trying to get a great exit.
Good exit again. He's trying to say move second time here.
Yeah, final lap starting. This time Asian Man blocks the cleanly. Oh, that was good. That was good blocking. Legal and good. Only way Matti gets points is that every driver has a lot of penalties in front. But I think he will get by the Stivits. So... not an easy way to start your season. Win and no points. 1 win, 1 third place, no points, no points. Very bad way to start your season. When your teammate is getting 52 points, 51 points today and started from nothing. So... don't say it's Matti again. No, it's Fun Fan this time. Spinning around, and he has left the session. He's in last place anyway, so it doesn't matter. And Raikkonen overtaking Wyoming. Asian Iceman is going to get an incredible P2 today and Road P3 if the penalties won't charge. They may charge.
I looked at the penalties there and neither of them have 9 penalties, I think. So that's the top 3. 0 Asian Iceman.
Yeah, Asian Iceman very, very close. No. Road is very close to Asian Iceman. But... Rappel spinning in the final lap. He's P9 now. Asian Iceman second and Road the third. Conrad cross the line. Fourth. But he has 5 seconds. Unserved 5 seconds. But Raikkonen is so far away that I don't think it's gonna matter. So Zeroy, Asian Iceman, Road and Conrad. Yeah, Raikkonen crossed the line now. And he's run out of fuel on the line. Wyoming 6th, Float Elpo 7th. Georgia. Cross the line, goes 7th, Float Elpo down to 8th. Rappel. Cross the line, goes 8th, Elpo drops to 9th. And Schumacher. Cross the line, 10th. First Matti. Trying to get to the line, goes. No points, he had a penalty by himself. What an end, what an end.
Well, what a race this weekend for
But yeah, Zero is fastest, but he won't get the point because the official fastest lap was for someone else. Only one driver can get it. It's for no one or for the driver who has it in top 10. Yeah, 51 points for Ozone Zero. That was a crazy race. Yeah, he is finished. Zeno is finished by the flag on the podium, so 2 wins. That's the driver of the day. Performance. Must be, he was so strong.
That's it for today.
But
Very
AC and Iceman from P16 to P2 after an amazing strategy. But of course, Zeno won both races,
interesting. then
and
Road
winning is
started-
more important.
Road started P14, so he did very well.
Yeah, but also won both races. So,
Yeah.
but with a 6-second gap, so well. Well, that's the end of today's race. I checked the messages from F2 chat.
Striker. Okay.
Yeah, people saying that the fresh mud is dirty, and also some people are complaining about, well, dirty drivers mostly. But yeah, driver of the day for Ozone Zeno, and me and my co-commentator will thank for this week, and next Sunday, so not tomorrow, it's on Sunday, so yeah, F1 race on the same circuit, and well, on Sunday we continue with F1 action at 4 p.m. UK. So, I think that's all for today.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching, and see you next time on Sunday.